Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we're on a map called Highway 99 by Spekovic and whoever the other guy's name was. Over on the right hand side we have the USA Air Force for the Cyan player. This is OOE Marakar. All the way up at the top left, facing him today with the GLA Stealth. This is the purple player. This is GC Tumstep. So both players have got very strong armies here against stealth. Pretty much, yeah, like literally two of the strongest armies in the game. Literally the strongest is the Air Force, and then a stealth is like a really good all-round. Like air stealth together in a 2v2 is absolutely insane. So we've got Tumstep going for 3 supplies. This is from a recent tournament. I believe it's called the Smash and Grab tournament, something like that. There's loads of tournaments going on at the minute. It's hard to keep track of every single one. We'll have an oil chilling on the cliff in the corner here. Dozer from Marakar trying to crush this worker that's ventured across the map from Tumstep. Up in the top right, we have a purple worker there as well, but the V is on the way for Marakar. Nice little box here from Marakar, and first technical is out from Tumstep. Yeah, that worker is very well hidden. The V has not found it at all. Got these reinforcement pads up on the cliff. It's a little bit of a weird and different map, yeah, with some weird cliffs like that. V comes through, but the TNT hits the Dozer. There's only one Dozer now remaining for Marakar, if I'm not mistaken. But the RPG did get crushed. And there's no real terms damage done against the Air Force. Like, you've not killed the power and delayed the production. You've not harassed the Chinook. You've not killed a supplier or war factory. So just killing a Dozer will just probably prevent Marakar from building a strat or a fire base over here. Because he'll be scared of losing that Dozer and moving it out of the box. So we've got a ranger here from Marakar. He's going to go and grab that oil down at the bottom right. But we have a hijacker on a bike. Marakar's aware of it, though. You can see him chasing it. The reason is you can hear this. That's why. So, yeah, Marakar definitely going to be scared to move that Dozer out. But he is grabbing himself one oil. Something that Tumstep does really like to do is just really tuck a worker in the most awkward and hidden position. On this map, it's here. But on other maps, it might be more close inside of your base. But, yeah, this is a bit of a funky map. Yeah, I actually think the Air Force is quite overpowered here. I think it's overpowered in general against stealth. Probably give it a slight edge, but here on a long map where you've got plenty of space, unless he gets a really close aggressive tunnel, which is going to be difficult to do, then it's going to be really hard to do any damage to the air. Like you've seen so far, there's no damage been done, and these Vs are already ready to move out. There is an RPG inside of here, though. Might be able to take out one V or at least make it low. Marakar just brute force kills that. I don't know really what Tumstep's going to do against this. He's going to need like a legendary TNT or something to stop this. Marakar does walk a little bit into a stealth tunnel, loses one V. Marakar also going to occupy this building, but begins fighting this tunnel and taking it down. And that was insanely close. Oh my god, he's actually stolen the V. That was a really legendary attempt there from Tumstep. Tried to get the Dozer, TNT'd the barracks to let his hijacker in. But Marakar was so fast to put that inside of the Chinook that actually it didn't work out. So yeah, Tumstep is only on 2 supplies now. That front one has been taken down. But it looks like he's about to get his oil, so it's not all so bad. And Marakar getting harassed back in his base. And he's forced back because he doesn't want to lose this Dozer. Otherwise that could be game ending. If you can't rebuild that barracks, any V that dies then can't be refilled with MDs. And any MD that dies can't be replaced is probably a better way to say it. But yeah, I think that tunnel might now get found by Marakar. He's had a feeling since the very beginning of the game that might be something here. The benefit of stealth is you don't know exactly where it's going to be until it might be too late. Like Tumstep could have done a pop there, maybe killed 2 Vs. But instead, he's actually just counter-attacking, going straight across the base. Picked off 2 Vs. That Dozer is at risk again. And Marakar maybe panicking a little bit here because he's made a sentry drone by mistake, which is, yeah, something I would normally do if I'm under a lot of pressure and misclick it completely. There's no reason why you would make that, really, because... Oh, he's actually gone for a combat Chinook as well. Yeah, because you can detect stealth loads of other ways as the Air Force. You don't need that, really. And it can't, I don't think it can crush anything. It can't fire unless you get the machine gun upgrade, which you're probably not going to get because it takes so long and is useless when you get it anyway. But Tumstep really keeping Marakar busy in space here, sacrificing the RPGs probably, but Marakar's running in to the technicals with his Vs, loses 2 Vs, maybe even a third here. Tumstep coming in with his quads, even another V. This is going from bad to absolutely awful for Marakar. He is losing so much stuff, but he does finally have loaded up his combat Chinook, and he has saved some of his Vs, but he did lose a hell of a lot. Tumstep has expanded out on the map, so Tumstep really is playing on another level lately. He really is insane. He's got his oil, got a double arms dealer. He's expanded down in the bottom left, even though he got cleared up at the top right, but he's sending a worker there to re-establish some kind of control. So yeah, it's actually not a bad map. If stealth does get these flanking tunnels, yeah, you never know when you're just going to run into a stealth tunnel, as Marakar has found out a couple of times. But yeah, he's really paranoid about that dozer because there's been like 2 attempts. 2 attempts? Yeah, 2 attempts on that dozer's life, I think. All the quads here are getting cleared up, but TNT does hit the supply. So yeah, Marakar is under a lot of pressure. Hell of a lot of pressure. Yeah, Tumstep really making Marakar work. Yeah, it really is impressive watching the stealth here of Tumstep. Okay, buggies now out make it a lot easier against these Vs. Vs have to run away. Didn't take much damage though from that one V, from that one buggy rather. Building gets cleared with the combat drop. The main supply of both players is running out, but already run out for Tumstep. Tumstep ran out there as well, but this Chinook has been taken down very quickly by these quads. I think it's looking kind of bad for Marakar, although he is building his CC. He's still so paranoid about that dozer. You see, by hunting the dozer, the impact you have on the game, not only have you got a good chance of actually hunting him and stopping building buildings. Whoa, look at all these war factories. But actually what it does as well, even if he does keep his dozer, it makes him so paranoid, it changes the game in that way. Yeah, these buggies for Tumstep really putting in some good work. Took out a number of Vs there, I think 4. And another one going down there as well. Marakar bringing over his Chinooks, maybe to distract the fire of the quads. Also deflect the buggies. But Tumstep takes the engagement anyway. Probably does need to go back now, but I think he's already done his work. A10 coming in there as well for Marakar. Very nice hit. And Marakar does clear all that up eventually. But yeah, he's on 3 war factories. Don't know if he's got the money to support that. But he's going for it anyway. And there's a TNT headed straight down the middle of the map. But it has absolutely no chance because there's so many Vs. But it did take out 1 V, a little consolation prize. The TNT is not free. Got to spend 500 on technical, 800 on the TNTs inside. But yeah, if you take down 1 V, at least it's paid for most of it. And you get the XP for it as well. Marakar ahead in XP. Drone up in the top right. Nobody's got these reinforcement pads on the cliffs, interestingly. Okay, big pop here from Tumstep. Loses 1 buggy for 1 V. Probably want to be a little bit more efficient than that. And he is taking down these Vs. But he spread the fire out a little bit too much there. So he weakened a lot but killed none. Until now. This barrage is killing a few. That's the benefit of weakening him, I suppose. That they actually move slowly. Then you're probably able to pick off more. Yeah, Marakar's going to need some kind of air power now to take out the buggies. Maybe a King Raptor to split fire them or something like that. Make the buggies a little bit scared. Yeah, really nice game so far. Kind of even in terms of supplies. Tumstep collecting from there. Tumstep collecting from there. But Marakar's collecting from that one and that one, which evens it out completely. This map's got like a line down the middle of it, but it's only a road. It's not like a big barrier to entry or anything, but you've got these buildings. Okay, carpet bomb coming through, but completely misses the target. It does keep Tumstep in place, at least. But I don't think Tumstep cares. It's got a battle bus here as well, which is really useful against MTVs. Buggy preservation has been good, but the quads were kind of cannon fodder. Battle bus again keeps these Vs in place. There is a Jean Monkel here that's not being used. Now snipes something. And all of the Vs are getting wrecked. Tumstep brings... Sorry, Marakar brings in his Chinooks. But it's just too much. Too many rocket buggies. And he has the upgrade there of AP ammo. Sneaky workers up in the top right. Yeah, Tumstep is just looking just a beast in every single game that he plays lately. And I think he's just invested so much time into Zero Hour this year. One of the biggest spammers, or maybe the biggest spammer, and he's become insanely good. And it's really good to see. Spectre gunship kills one buggy. Is not able to rotate anymore. Any more than that, it has a circle that it can reach, and that was the maximum. But you know what? Tumstep might actually be able to take out this strat now. It's going insanely low, but the Chinooks are being used to defend it. Tumstep doing a nice balance of units. Nice amount of quads. Nice amount of buggies, while slowly building up his markets, but not too much. He's like balancing everything very, very nicely. Taking down the strat would be massive, because it takes away 20% extra range on these Vs. Yeah, and gives him a load of XP. Got a Vet 2 buggy there. Both players even in terms of XP. Actually, Tumstep's taking the lead now. Yeah, Tumstep continuing to apply the pressure. Quads do not have AP ammo, but still taking out these Chinooks anyway. A10 comes in. A sentry drone just chilling there in the middle of the battle. Like, don't mind me. There is a King Raptor out now, but it gets shut down by the quads. But bit of a mutually assured destruction there. 2 buggies left against 2 Vs, but you're probably happy to take that as the stealth, because 2 buggies should wreck 2 MTVs anyway. Sneaky worker up in the top right has been found. King Rag to back out, but I don't think it makes a difference. I think Marakar is just dead here. I don't think there's anything he can do, and these quads are going to get veterancy from this, going to become even stronger. Yeah, Vet 2. War Factory is sold. Maybe in hindsight, maybe Marakar would have been better going Comanches or something like that, since it looks like Tumstep's stealth here is too OP. But I do think a big part of it... Big part of this game was decided by that first worker building a sneaky tunnel up there and Marakar not finding it. If you shut down them aggressive workers and just leave stealth in his base, and then the V's just charge across the map, maybe that's another thing Marakar could have done. Instead of engaging that earlier, maybe he could have gone round it straight to the arms dealers. That usually ends in a GG. But yeah, look at Tumstep here, man. He's just clearing up both supplies, moving in with the buggies against the V's. Marakar's trying some fancy stuff, trying to deflect the rocket buggies here. But in the end, it does not matter, and Tumstep comes out victorious. Yeah, really well played, and a decent map as well, Highway 99. Congratulations to Tumstep. Really, really solid play from both players. Really, really high level as well, and 2 really solid armies. GG, well played. Let me know what you thought on this in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.